Hi, I'm Alexander Jones. I'm a facilities maintenance manager at Bellwether Housing. I started off at Bellwether in 2012. I didn't know when I first started that I would be a manager today, but I certainly, when I came in, I wanted to be a maintenance tech, and then it just kind of grew from there. Throughout my career at Bellwether, from the position I started at to the position I'm at currently, I spent, roughly 2 to 3 years at, and each time I had different people supporting me. Sometimes it was from the facilities department, sometimes it was from the property management department. I think that Bellwether Housing is supportive of people's career growths and career paths, and I think you should just always voice what you want, and I think you'll be heard. Working for Bellwether Housing has been fulfilling for me because I've been able to support my family. When I first started at Bellwether, it was just me and my girlfriend, who's now my wife. We had our son, Max, and then when he was about a month old is when we moved into Bellwether. Since then, we transferred within Bellwether from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom and had our daughter, so now we're in a 2-bedroom at Bellwether. The thing I like most about my job is just solving problems, learning. Also, the pay is good and the benefits are great. Bellwether's a great place to work just because of the relationships that people have here, the way people support one another, and it's really about the people and the fulfillment of helping others. A lot of people that are just trying to love their families and love one another. Being just one little cog in that wheel to help those people, to me, is fulfilling.
Hi, my name is Yvette Watkins. I am Senior Portfolio Manager at Bellwether Housing. In 2007, I interviewed for a couple of positions. I actually interviewed for 3, and I was the site manager at Genesee. The first position I took, at that time, we had the person who was in the associate portfolio manager role. She was the first who kind of like, hey, I think you could do this job. I'm like, no, I don't think so. She said, no, I really think you could do this job. You have a lot to offer. You have some skills. Also, just the encouragement. I was learning more. People were exposing me to more when I became the associate portfolio manager, as well as going to trainings, leadership development, supervisory classes and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of assistance, a lot of mentoring, internal learning, and the expectations were kind of high, so I had to perform. That in turn made me better. I've been able to kind of move up. I'm constantly being challenged. I'm learning. I'm seeing Bellwether grow. We're helping more people. We have great benefits. Bellwether's been good to me. I am married. I am a mother of 3 children. We do earn a living wage here. I've been able to do a lot more for my family had I probably went somewhere else to work. I like what I do. I like what we do here, and I like the people I work with.
My name is Todd Morash, and I'm a resident service coordinator here at Bellwether Housing. I started in Bellwether Housing in 2014 as a facility associate, and after doing that for 2.5 years, I changed roles to a resident service coordinator. When I first heard about the resident service coordinator job, I talked to several people that I was on the equity committee with, and I was so gratified by how encouraging all of them were and how much they had my back and how much they wanted me to apply for the job. They encouraged me to take the leap. I try to keep that family feeling that I got from Bellwether when I first started here within the core group of people that I interact with, which is 5 buildings, multiple other RSCs, multiple site managers, multiple facility associates. I love coming to work, and I can be not here just for our residents, but here for the other people that I work with on a daily basis. If they're having a rough day, I can be a sounding board for them. And so being there for my co-workers as well as our residents is a huge part of it for me. There's always a path here, and that's been what to me feels the most gratifying, is to watch people be able to move sometimes into a very different role that they can flourish in and feel better at, but still remain with the organization.
I feel good at the end of the day, knowing that in some small way, I've done something to help end homelessness.
I think that's just really fulfilling to be a part of that mission to help others within your community.
My coworkers are the ones who make this job great. Every day working with them and laughing with them and going through all the challenges that we face on a daily basis. That's what makes it feel amazing. I love my job.